Good morning, it's not good morning, it's evening sheep fans, but before we get into this video putting out Lizzie's rams to her 350 Cheviots, we wanted to come on and give you a little update on what's been happening with the sheep game. We've been kind of missing in action recently, and it's mainly because Christmas was crazy. The Christmas orders started late November, and it became a case of all hands to the pump. Getting parcels out and trying to keep the whole thing working, and we're just kind of overwhelmed with it. So it's been a struggle. Lizzie's been keeping an eye on the sheep, more or less her and the boys herself, whereas I've been flat out either doing scanning jobs or dealing with the merch side of things. But I am excited to say we have bit the bullet and we've taken on a full-time member of staff, which is Iona. If any of you have seen our new venture, which is Fed by Farmers with the podcast, you'll have seen Iona. She's coming on full-time to help the whole thing work. You excited about that? Yeah, make life a bit easier. Yeah, and I keep trying to convince Lizzie that she was doing so much work, she should start her own making videos, some vlogging, and we could get that on the sheep game. Let us know in the comments what you think of that. But enough waffling from me. Let's enjoy this video, and we have this one, and then we have Lizzie making videos, actually, not so much of herself, but she's filming updates of the tups and how they perform. So you'll see that in the next video coming soon, and then we're back up to date and we'll keep the content coming regular. Thanks for all the support as always. Let's roll the intro. Good morning sheep fans, Cammy's the name, sheep's the game. It's not a two-parter, it's a one-part video, but I'm filming it over 2 days. Here's the first section. We are getting our Cheviots in. Hello Meg, there's a terribly bad bag straight away. That's unfortunate to see. She shouldn't have been in the sale, but they're easy missed. We're not apportioning any blame. These things are easy missed. So the plan today, we have a good squad with us because we have a big job on. I want to split these into their ages by their tags. And then once they're in their ages, split them into 3 even batches. So each batch should have, for example, 30 gimmers, 32 crop, 34 crop. If we get it right. Peter's here today. Peter's the man. Big squad. Just need it just to make this work because it's a lot of sheep to handle and we're trying to be very pernickety. Well, and most people are here for a laugh anyway. Jock's there too. Jock, you're going to fall. He's standing on the door. There you go, Peter's got him. Right, we'll get some shedding done. GoPro's rocking now. What do you think, Jock?
It's alright, pretty level.
Good looking news. Better than Blackie's. Wouldn't be hard. Terrible patter, terrible. Wait till your father sees this. Good job he doesn't have a TV. Look alright, eh? Wee bit of cod in them. You're in with a right bad bag. If you see it running, give us a shout. And the kind of Dorset looking one with the woolly head definitely needs a jag. I think we shed them, then we'll try and pick out a couple of lamens. We'll shed them first, I think, then just try and pick them out the pens. Right, it's just going to work. Here's our setup here. Big shout to our friend and long-time sponsor, Alan Campbell, for the loan of the pens to make these 3 individual pens here. Hopefully this all works. We're fast and furious. Right, we'll try this 3-way shed. What's the worst that can happen? Now, my explanations in videos have not been as good as they could be, mainly because we're always under so much time pressure. But here I am splitting these girls that we bought at United Auctions in a previous video into tupping groups based on their ages. So first I am shedding them into their specific age groups, and then I will mix them evenly with each other to make 3 groups, each with the same amount of each group I just shed. I hope that explanation makes sense. It does not, I understand. I made the groups even, is what I'm trying to say. And I did not show it very well on the camera either. But I'm hoping that gives us a good indication of how the tups perform and make it as even a playing field as possible.
fat as well. Which is
Once we got that done, once we got that all done, sheep back to the field, it's time to go and get the tups. Good morning, sheep fans. Second part of this video. Cammy's the name, sheep's the game. Second part of this video. Let me just quickly, we're going to do this properly. Here's a tipsy bin. This is thanks to, well, Megafab mainly, of course, the guys that do this bin, but also Adrian at iFarm We Farm. He put a word in with them. We were chatting one day, I thought that'd be handy for feeding the tups. He mentioned it to the guys at Megafab, and now we have it. Only problem is, I put my tups out, so this will get used. We'll show you this better once we, oh, it's frozen shut. I'll show you this better once we get the tups back in and we start feeding them. That's what that's for. So as I said before, we got the Collinson feed silo because of the rats, and now when I'm buying tup feed I'm having the same bother. The rats are eating it, so that is to stop the rats getting at the feed, and I can just sit it right at the field gate. That'll just sit outside the gate and it's a doddle, just a couple of buckets a day or whatever we need. Right, tups are going out to the Cheviots incredibly late. It is the 29th of November, latest I've ever put tups out. Two reasons for that. One, we're going to lamb everything outside this year, so I want to stretch out a bit, make it a bit easier. And two, well, three reasons really. Two, you know, longer days, more grass at that time of year, and sorry about the dogs barking, some wild dogs near here. And number three is Lizzie's pregnant, so I'm going to have to do a lot of the lambing myself. So with some help, but I won't have Lizzie, which is like, you know, we've lost the biggest part of the team there. So we'll have to stretch out this year. I don't plan to do it this late every year. Just this year with Lizzie being off the road, I thought let's be sensible about it. So let's get a look at the boys. Okay, mixed bag of things happening here. Clin is going to the Shetland Cross Cheviots. Blue is going to our, let's call it B flock of Cheviots, the ones that we don't particularly want to, well, they're good, but we don't want them to be used for these ones. And it includes some lame ones and various things, try to sort the feet. This broke into the neighbour's ewe lambs and it cost me £110 to get them all jagged. This is the white-faced Dartmoor that will go with the pures. This is a Texel we've had to bring in because his foot's really bad. He has been treated. He's a bit sad there because he's standing, the foot's very sore. He was treated 2 days ago and we lifted him in off the field because he's exhausted from working and from his sore foot, and he's now no longer, well, he's not going to be working much now, so we swapped him out. Lizzie swapped him out, I should say. Here's the other boys. Frontera, beast. Logie, beast. Two composite breeds. Homebred, Texel Cross Blue, great lamb that. April born, great lamb. And then our Innovis boy, our Aberfield SR at the back there. Steady boys, use our vigorous boys at the back there. So that they are the main, oh steady, they're the main lads. I don't want him to get hurt here pulling a muscle. That are going to do our work, and we're going to give each one, these three main ones, they're getting about 80 or 90 ewes each, and we're going to put a harness on them. I don't usually put harnesses on the tups, but we're going to put a harness in each of these, three different colours. That way we'll know what tup has been with which ewe. They're in separate fields, of course. Worth noting that if you ever putting two tups into the same field and you think, oh, I'll put a colour on them and then I'll know what one's tup, which ewes, that's not how it works, because they'll both jump the ewe. If she's cycling, she's in season, they'll both jump her, and you'll just end up with loads of ewes with two colours on them. But it works if it's just obviously one tup in the field. So we'll get them harnessed up. In fact, we'll get these ones on the trailer first, then we'll get them harnessed up. Okay, so harness here, seen a bit of use. I haven't used it for a couple of years actually, been lying in the shed. Mark, who's standing behind the camera here.
John Candy.
He's John Candy, is it? Yeah, Uncle Buck. Get a good look. Uncle Buck. Must be in Movember. He says he's just doing it to annoy the wife. So, crayon, we're going with orange. What did we choose? Orange, green and blue are the colours that Mark has chosen for us today. And if my fingers would work, we've gone numb now.
Just soft fingers now.
Soft hands. Ooh. Now there should be a metal pin in here. If we can get it out. In the back, metal pin. You'll see this is tapered. Really easy. Shaped. Slides in. Pin goes in. Pin goes in. And then we should, very soft metal, be able to just split the pin like that. Could not be easier. That's the easy bit. It's getting the thing on the brute is the hard bit. Literally spent forever trying to loosen this harness because this tup is so big and my hands are so cold. But we're getting there now. Let's just take this out. There's a weakness in the harness there. Stretch it out a bit. Doesn't help that the harness is kind of frozen too. Oh, okay. Last one. Right. Clipped in. That's in a nice position. Let me show you down under here, guys. There's the boy in position. Down in between the legs there. Could be forward a little bit. This side's okay, this side's a little bit down, but make sure that is tight enough though, I think. I'm quite happy. I don't want it super tight. Let him go, Mark, let him go. He's just an absolute beast there, top. Cheaper harness here, this is one I just bought.
Well, how loose have you got them?
Aye, like maximum loose. Actually just take it right, aye, you've taken it out, that's it. Different harness, same idea. This one doesn't even need the pin. It's a more modern, fancy type thing. It's got a clip here, so it'll just catch. So you don't actually need this pin, so that's great to have a spare split pin. Let's just put that in there for later. I think that's enough. Good, right. We'll do the last one, then we'll get these tups out. My back's away already. Dun, 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 dun. Jump ahead a little bit. Lizzie has been ahead of me. I brought the bike, the buggy, the U-Force, the C-Force, the CF Moto, U-Force. These are not our premium used, shall we say. We bought these from Ayr Market, I say, and mixture of £90, £80, and 2 or 3 of them are ones that we already owned. That we kept. We've just about culled out everything, but we've kept some here. We have pulled out, rather Lizzie and Marissa and Mark have pulled out some lame ones. There are 7 lame ones over there. We're just not putting it up with them. Just not doing it. Just we need to get on top of this feet thing. We're kidding ourselves on if we keep breeding with these sheep. You know, it'd be like a blue we put to it, so there's a potential female we'd want to keep for the flock. We need to be ruthless now, and that is the plan here. With Lizzie's bit of ground, we are going to be ruthless with just keeping the very best stock and try and produce something that we can make a closed flock and it's just like premium stuff. So these guys though are not getting one of our fancier new tups, they're getting a homebred blue-faced Leicester ram. Not the wee one. Here we go. Woo. So that's about 50 or so for that big boy. No kilo on him. Okay, we can let them out to join them. That's alright. Here we go. Big boy's mad for it, loving it. Imagine that. Imagine what a rush it must be. So time's gone on. First 3 tups are out. We're going to put this one out. Jock's not very well. He's got a bit of a temperature, so He's very emotional. Takes after his dad. Here we go, last one going out. Well, last one for here. Oh, big Frontera boy. The biggest one of them all. Doddle, sheep game, is it, Jock? Say sheep game.
Bookie. Shear.
Jock, is this the last ram today? Oh, he's speedy. Away he goes.
Oh, Dad.
No, it's not Dad. Here come the girls. Here come the girls. Not seen them for a whole year.
Turn it.
You want to carry it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Turn
You want to say bye bye?
it. No.
Oh no.
No.
Say bye bye to the sheep. Say bye bye, sheep.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. Well, this is the last ram for today. The white-faced Dartmoor's out. New lambs pending. Bye bye, sheep.
No.
Or bye bye, sheep. What about bye bye, sheep fans?
No.
Say bye bye to the sheep.
No. Naughty.
No sheep. Okay.
That's us for this one, sheep fans, but join us next time where Lizzie will be giving you regular updates on how the rams perform. There is 87 ewes per ram. They've got their work cut out. See you for the next one.
18, 19. And he's done 19. It's good effort, that. 19 in 48 hours.